back, everybody, to part 2 of the improved industrial furnace system. So last part we got these two things. So now we're just gonna do this part over here, so the furnace and the hoppers, which is gonna be the biggest part of this tutorial, I'd say. So I'll try to squeeze in the return system, cooked items, but if we don't have time, I'll just do that instead. So I'm grabbing everything you need. I don't think you need. So I'm just gonna grab these, and that will be it for this part. So to begin, since this, you can choose whether or not you want that one to be fuel or this one to be fuel, and vice versa. But I'm gonna make this one the food. So I'm just gonna move this redstone block to over here, like that. And then we'll place the hoppers over here. So we're gonna make it loop around. Of course. Alright, so let's loop it around over here. And this is where we want it to start, so build up one right here, then up one more like that, so make it like a stair. Like you would be building stairs. It's flying too fast there. So do it up like that. Place redstone block here. Place one right over here. And then we'll place the hoppers first. So choose a block, place a block that you're not going to use, and place hopper. So hopper is going into a block like this, and make it however long you want. I'm going to make it about this long. And then right over here. So wait a minute. I need to place it one more. Oopsie. So have it like this. I'm just gonna destroy these blocks or hoppers. I think I move over one. Yeah. So have it right here. And this is, oh no, that's not gonna work either. Have a curve in there. So just place them a random distance away and have it curve in like this. And then after that block, place hopper along here. Now if you want to, you can place hoppers along here as well to make it a curve. And finish in line with what you started out with. And then place your furnaces. Make sure they face inward towards the hoppers. So like this. And then place hoppers on top of them. And place hoppers inside of them. A lot of hoppers. Lots of hoppers. Then when you get here, place one in there. Or actually just one there. And place 2 blocks either side. And then just continue placing hoppers into them. Right? And then just make these normal. Place a block of redstone right there. and then powered on the straights. Normal along here if you want, or powered on this one if you want. Doesn't really matter, I don't care. And it doesn't matter. Let's go then place black redstone. Yep, so right there, there. Alright, and then to make it go back, we want it to end up over there. So continue this. Oop. Nope, I gotta make it out one more. Oop. Right. Right, and then place blocks around here. Or you don't have to, if you want to save on blocks. You don't have to place blocks here, but I'm just placing them to make them stand out so you guys can see. And then say about here, make it normal, just so it has time to slow down. Place blocks of redstone to power it. Just place one up there as well. Now we'll complete the food side, and then just do the same for the fuel. Or if you started with fuel, then do the same. Well, this is food, so you have to do it on top of it anyways. So this will be fuel. Place blocks right here. And just have it go straight on to this hopper right here. Obviously don't place the extra blocks. Right, and then continue this. Continue this line. Gotta place block arts on here. There's always one that's always on power. So you can replace these and put them right there. Now it'll still work the same. Make that a normal, because we need to loop it around. Oop. And then just build a bridge over here. Or something. Like that. And then just connect it up to the same corner, the bottom right corner, as where you started with. So, and then so I'm just going to connect it up first and then use normal rail. I'm not talking as much because it's pretty much the same thing. Gotta make this out one more. No, don't do that. Alright. And then place powered rail about here. power along here. Probably gonna have to make this one larger as well. Like that. Alright then. Right here. Sweet, that powers all three of them. And then redstone block here, and then on top. And that will complete part 2. Make sure you place the rail accordingly. So if you want fuel, then make sure you place it on the bottom, the lower row of hoppers, and then food on the top row. Just letting you know right now. That will be part 2. Part 3 is coming out very shortly. See you all later, guys.
Nah, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week.